Hello, children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon, and this week we have a full moon in Aries. It is the final, the biggest super full moon in our super moon cycle. How's your head? No complaints? I hope not. How's your face? Doing well? Pulling it together? I'm kind of there, kind of not. Try to act in your best face. Try to use your best head. Try to utilize the energy of this full moon to re-energize and rededicate yourself to the things that you were trying to head, that you were trying to face when the astrological year started. Because this is a time where we get to reap what we've sown. How did all that play out? What characters were we playing, and what script changes have resulted? Maybe some characters have been written out this season. Maybe we got a few new characters coming in. Maybe some side characters are becoming more main characters, and it's just really very interesting, honestly. I've had a lot of fun with this full moon, so I hope that you all do too. Also, we're going to extend our little intro here for a minute and shout out the DODF. If you love me and you love my girls, you should get into the DODF. We are a group of individuals who are coming together to share our knowledge of Divine Feminine and what that means to us. It's $50 for a 4-week class. We do 2 classes a week at 9 p.m. Central Time, and it is just an amazing experience. I've worked with these ladies for over a year now, and we have really bonded and come up with some cool things to bring to you all. So if you are interested, hit me up, hit up any of the women who are in the group. We have a Instagram page up and running. You can DM us, email the 717 conference, whatever way you want to figure out how to make that happen for yourself. It is definitely pro to your character development to explore and learn with other intuitive females. So thank you all, and I hope you all have a fantastic moon. Hey there, Virgo. I just wanted to start you off with a little message and let you know that there is time for you to make yourself comfortable. Despite what may be happening in your worldview at this point in time, it doesn't take more than a few seconds to light a candle, surround yourself with good smells, to remember that you have given yourself so many gifts and appreciating that. Quiet stillness is needed. The tower wants to come out, wants to take its way out. You're stuck. You're stuck on the outside. There's no putting you back in, is there? Is there, tower? Oh no, there is not. He's back. With the 9 of Swords to follow. But this side of the 9 of Swords, we're facing our fears. We are staring directly into the explosion and letting that tower fall. Because we see and understand.
Mom?
One moment.
Mom.
Why are you taking so long to render in? It's the placement of the pen. It's the way you hold that dictates how the story unfolds. When the towers fall, when you strip away all of those extra thoughts, worries, struggles, and unnecessary nonsense, you're left with the Sword of Truth. The king, the crown of the thoughts. This is pure intention, pure direction. This is a clean cut, a clean strike, a clean action. We talk about clean waters here a lot. being a feminine energy, doing the shadow work, living in the tarot land. But there is clean action, there is clean thought, there is clean intention. And what lies beneath? 2 cups with an Ace of Cups. It's in there. It's a part of your story too. Remember that you're the one who's writing it. The good, the bad, the ugly. All of the mistakes, ill-planted seeds. And all of those successes, those smart choices, the good placements and positions that we have created. This Tower, this 9 of Swords, this is the clearing. It's the clearing of the land, making space, making room for that Ace of Swords, or that 2 of Cups, to actually come in. To keep making space, keep taking up space. Spend 5 seconds lighting a candle and making yourself comfortable, making yourself happy. Not because you're trying to entertain somebody else, but because you should be served it. This is the space that we create, and we take it inch by inch, mile by mile. Everything we do gives us a result. Every action that we take, every seed that we plant. Knowing where to plant those seeds, knowing what needs to be culled, what needs to be cleared, what is dead, what is done, and making that space for the new to come in. You can't fit any more on your plate, Virgo. You gotta clear a little bit. You're not going back in? We're not going back. She's not going back in, folks. She's not going back into that box. She will not. She refuses to step into anything that isn't her own. And that is what brings her the victory. 9 of Pentacles to the 6 of Wands. I'm not going anywhere. This land is mine, and I will cleanse and clear whatever I need to in order to make room and space for my victory, for my winning. You also don't want to go back in, so I will take you. The messages back and forth, too. It doesn't feel like it's connected, but I can't stop thinking it. So we're going to talk about it. Can I get you close enough in there to see a little person up in the tower? We're exchanging messages. The light and the dark. There's an air of communication. There is a voice in your mind, in your life, in your space, that believes in you, that is listening, that is seeing and hearing you. And merely exchanging, talking about this, not just with yourself, with another person, can really help to bring this victory into fruition. Whether it's seen or unseen, understood or not understood, it doesn't matter so much. What really matters is what's actually happening, what the results of your actions are, and their actions. Be it simple, be it small, it is a uniting of those ideas. We were seeking the one, the Ace of Swords, and we found 2. A pair, a dynamic, a mirror, a reflection. It may be a dark and stormy night, but we're not afraid sitting on these rocks. We are in complete calm here. This space is the space where we don't fear the storm. We'll sit right out in it, soaking in all of its energy, allowing it to cleanse us and give us that spark of initiation and the willingness to get up off of that rock and take an action, make an action. Oh, that. Four of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Why are you taking so long to render in? I'm afraid this ship might be past. I'm afraid that it's time for me to go. The clock is striking midnight. Where are you? Why are you moving so slow? We're moving at the exact right pace. The ship that's sailing away is the one that holds all of those swords. We have locked and loaded it with all of those swords, that deconstructed tower, the rubble, and we're shipping it off. This energy of you're late, you need to be here, you need to do what I say, that very thing that you are trying to run away from and are simultaneously projecting with your impatience, that's all the stuff that we need to set up on this ship and sail off. It is a full moon after all. It is a perfect time for release. So release that from yourself and from that expectation from others. Simultaneously, both sides of the map, the inner and the outer worlds, need to be covered. Because we have Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. That's right. All that death, destruction, chaos, the maiming, the blood, the gore. It was all for a reason. It was all for a purpose. It was all for you to gain perspective. And that perspective was needed in order for you to take control of your Wheel of Fortune, to really take control of your Wheel of Fortune. Put yourself in the driver's seat and start making your life manifest again. Bringing yourself back up, picking yourself back up, pulling yourself back up, dragging yourself back up. Because we got to get there. There is somewhere that we have to be. But it's not where we're going to be met with animosity, struggle, disappointment, all of those character traits that we no longer wish to participate in. No. We're turning the wheel, changing the perspective, and where we want to be is at the top. With that good energy, letting it soak in. You light a candle. It takes a little while for the scent to fill the space of the room. Let it burn in slowly. Do I have more? No. Let it burn in slowly. Let the earth and the fire, the water and the air settle, get into proper place, come into balance. Look at the reflections where your yin and your yang are accurately represented, and engage in those spaces. Give them your attentions, give them your fires. Keep pulling and making more space. The end of the cycle is near. Finding that completion, that resolve, that solution, it's in here. You're doing great, Virgos. Have a fantastic full moon.